Linebacking core. What do you see from this group, and take us through this first clip?
Well, this first clip is just kind of so I'm standing right there on the sidelines most of practice, and I'm kind of in the huddle with them. And the first thing you see stands out of practice. JOK has definitely gotten bigger, and he is an explosive athlete. And, I've done a lot of football in my 40-plus years of football with my father. And watching this guy practice, I know there is just an orange bag, as somebody said to me, and I get all that. But what I want to show you is his movement skills, his ability to stop and start. I think linebacker, I think Taki was the one position or one person they lost that I thought was a pretty substantial loss. I thought Taki did a great job. This is definitely, JOK is definitely an elite athlete. I expect him to be all-pro this year and a multi-all-pro. His movement skills, his violence, his explosion is about as good as I've seen. And that's one of the things I like to do is watch him practice. And being right down there, it's hard to explain how explosive he is. But he's an elite athlete. Every drill with him is like the last drill. So very impressive group. But JOK leads it for sure.
So the new addition that's a veteran to that linebacking core is Jordan Hicks. And that's a guy that's had 5 straight years of 100-plus tackles. What do you see from Hicks?
So Hicks gives you that, first and foremost, he gives you that leadership. I still think they need a vocal guy in there. Even Walker last year, I thought Walker did a great job too, but this is a vocal leader, and you saw him practice. Now, the thing that I was impressed with is his movement skills. He's been known as kind of a tackle thumper, downhill guy, but I thought he covered very well, even though it was just 7-on-7. And I thought his hips, he could flip his hips. He has great ball skills. He can move in space. He was much more athletic than I thought. Really impressive guy. A veteran guy in there. He gives him that veteran guy on defense. Could be wrong, but I would assume he'll be the green dot guy. He'll be the guy making the calls. He'll be the guy leading the defense. He was in charge, and you knew it. But again, what I like here, it's not anything crazy. It's just movement skills. His ability to get back, high point the football, catch it with his hands. He's a really good athlete, better athlete than I thought. And I thought he was already a good athlete. He was even better, I thought. Really good addition.
All right, so another addition, I think this could be an under-the-radar one. Devin Bush, who was a former first-round pick, hasn't played well. What did you see? Had a really good rookie year and then fell off. What did you see from Bush?
Well, I saw an explosive JOK-type explosion, right? So he's a guy who can stop and start, small area quickness, explosion. Now, when I put this clip up, a lot of people had really negative things to say about Devin Bush in his terms of not being able to stay healthy. He doesn't like contact and a bunch of things you don't want to mention when you're on TV. But he's a guy that I thought practiced very well. I thought he had great sideline-to-sideline pursuit. And like you said, he was in the vote. He's kind of in the hunt for Rookie of the Year just a few years ago. He's still young. Once again, I think this is a win-win. Now, if the Browns losing Taki, if Devin Bush can play at the level that I think he can play at, and at the level that I know Bush is going to be really, really solid. I don't think he's going to be an all-pro, but I think he's going to be solid. I think they've even upgraded losing Taki. This guy right here is very, very key for their defense. There are no holes really in this defense. On paper, this is the guy that's got to go out and prove it. And I guarantee you said it early, the NFL is relentless, and the NFL doesn't care. And they're going to attack Devin Bush in the pass game and in the run game, test him and see if he's gotten back to his rookie year, because a lot of talent, but he's really struggled over the last couple years. Again, injuries have had a part of that, though.